Hey there, ladies and everybody else. It is Mindez here, playing some Goodbye Deponia. We're in the final chapter of the game, and we have just landed on the last highboat to Elysium. In a room full of ORGANOOOOON. Hooray!
Excuse me. Mind if I,
They seem to be very alert.
I hate to interrupt, but,
I'm glad they're looking out for intruders.
hello? Attention!
Oh, bailiff on deck!
Division halt.
Yes, sir, bailiff.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well done.
Huh. So, is that just to let me get through?
Good.
I guess it is just to let me get through.
Much better.
Fine. Everything else to interact with around here does not look like it. Let's have a talk to Goal.
Did you see that? They listened to me.
Can they fetch sticks too?
I'm not going to try that.
Bad experience?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
They probably would fetch dicks if I asked them to. I am apparently the bailiff after all. Wait, was Cletus the bailiff? I thought that the bailiff was someone else. Oh well, let's go.
Oh, crap. More of them. Attention.
Rufus.
Bailiff on deck.
Rufus. I see that. I see him.
Bailiff on deck.
Yeah, we've noticed. Tell us something we don't know.
Really? Mind your manners, will you? A little more respect for our bailiff.
Right. Yep. He's got a point. After all, he's the bailiff.
Yes, exactly. I'm after all, I'm the bailiff. Remember that.
Cletus definitely is just standing behind him, right?
Oh, crap. More of them.
Oh wait, no. Oh, August is the bailiff, isn't it? Yeah. That's right. I remember basic things. So, hi, August.
I'm headed for the bridge. Take me to the right level. But bailiff, you should know what level that is. Yes, of course I do. I just wanted to test whether you know it too.
Come on, Rufus. That is blatantly August's voice. Well, the confusion hasn't stopped yet. Do we go up or do we go down? Let's just start with going up. So, let's have a little bit of a chat in the elevator while we're going up.
I'm headed for the bridge. Take me to the right level. But bailiff, you should know what level that is. Yes, of course I do. I just wanted to test whether you know it too.
Okay, I guess we'll stop here. There we go, perfect level.
Is this the right floor, bailiff? You should know that, being a bailiff and all. Ah,
Of course it is.
Of course. Of course. Are you completely sure about that? Of course I'm sure. I'm the bailiff. I'm always sure. Good to know. Time to disembark, everyone. The bailiff says we're here. Yes?
Oh man, that whole time.
No. Argus. You guessed it. And you must be Rufus. Some nerve you've got coming here. Foolhardy and stupid, as always. Or don't you realize that I will now have to break every single one of your bones? Wait! Can't we come up with a more peaceful solution? I don't think so. The time for amicable agreements has expired. I've been looking forward to this day. Put 'em up. Oh, uh-oh.
Fisticuffs time. Do I have any items? I don't have any items. So what can we do? There's a pedal.
Ow! Hey!
That worked. Throttle valve.
Here, a throttle valve to adjust the elevator's speed.
Use all the things.
That kind of thing. Ow! Oh.
And now I guess I just need to use the elevator. Yeah! Oh my god, what is the point in this? But that's all I can use. Okay, I can go up. And that would let me do absolutely nothing. Alright, there's some sequence of actions that I can do here. Maybe I should just punch him. There we go, it's a really good punch. Oh, never mind. He's my clone, surely I should like have the same punching power as him. I would have thought. Down we go. And stop. And down he goes. Oh well, that worked. So, are we at the right place now? I can't even remember. I don't even have a clue which floor we're on. Let's just leave.
Bailiff, at last. The team is waiting impatiently.
Waiting?
For your speech, of course. And allow me to add that I am no less excited myself. Your speeches are always so inspiring, so eloquent. You play the crowd like a virtuoso plays his piano. And if I may say so, a less charismatic orator would literally be torn to pieces by such an audience.
He would.
Oh, certainly. But your words are like magic. Inimitable. But here I am, just raving on. You should get started before the crowd grows even more agitated.
Yes, nobody wants that.
Electrify us. Work your magic.
Just a moment. I think,
Gentlemen, we are about to be addressed by our great role model, our leader, our mentor, our idol,
Rufus!
Argus,
Oh, not quite.
who just a moment ago personally assured me that the speech he's about to deliver will inflame your hearts for our common cause. And now, stand to attention! You are now being addressed by Bailiff Argus!
he knew this, and he just let me walk into it.
What an ass!
That's probably not a good start for a speech.
Yes,
Just start singing. Sing the Dum Dum song, quick.
what an... Well, I mean, that ass... No. What I'm trying to say is...
Rufus, you might need a bit of help here.
Ass.
Who is standing... Oh, no, that arse right here by my side.
Right here by my side.
Is certainly not the only arse. Is a fine example of our organisation.
Is a fine example of our organization.
We are all arses.
We are all...
Okay, that was probably a bad
asses.
line.
That's how we were constructed. That is our destiny. I know.
Generic speech.
Why is he saying those things? Well, this is why.
Just look at our logo.
Just look at our logo.
Oh my god, it's a bomb.
Looks like somebody put their butt on the photocopier during an office party. And
Oh my
the
god.
result is proudly displayed on our banner. The print of a gigantic, flabby arse. So why be surprised when they treat us like arses?
Well, they're cheering, so that's good. Just look at you.
Just look at you. We're doing the dirty work for those
Oh,
up
this is so
there.
inspirational, guys.
Do you think any of them would dream of getting their hands dirty? Blowing up the planet? Terrorizing Deponians? And all those other things we do? No! They're sitting comfortably on their fat asses. And those asses, my fellow bums, that's us!
Oh, the inspiration. Oh, it's truly a revolution for the planet.
I could name you 1,000 more examples. The fact is, we're the asses here. But is that something to be ashamed of? I say, no! I, for my part, am proud of what I am. I am an ass! And you're all asses too! It's time to show the world what's inside us.
God no, God no, no.
Long live
That wording.
the ORGANOOOOON!
Hey, free achievement.
Was it good?
Very inspiring, like always.
Great. Well, then I can go now. Which way to the bridge?
But, what about the hymn?
The hymn?
ORGANOOOOON.
Exactly. Following each of your speeches, you lead us in our hymn. You can't have forgotten.
Yes. The hymn.
Come on, you remember the organ on him.
Me. Here we go.
ORGANOOOOON.
Oh God.
ORGANOOOOON.
They're really making a mini game out of this? Oh my God. What a lame idea. Frankly, Rufus' amazing singing voice wastes on these people, but anyway, you should give him a hand and click the lines of the staff to alter pitch and notes so the melody comes out perfectly.
ORGANOOOOON.
This is so silly. Okay, I need to get back to the beginning.
ORGANOOOOON.
Like, I love this.
ORGANOOOOON.
Oh right, and I guess I can see from their thingy whether they like it or not. Da 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 da. Okay, that probably needs to be higher. That probably needs to be lower.
ORGANOOOOON.
Okay, let's try putting those there.
ORGANOOOOOON.
No. Put that one there. This is so silly. I kind of need to listen in the background.
ORGANOOOOON.
Okay, I've got those three right. Yeah, when they're when the hearts in the background.
ORGANOOOOON. ORGANOOOOOON.
Those were wrong. Those were wrong.
ORGANOOOOOON.
Okay, let's try this one. It's easier when he like stays on the notes.
ORGANOOOOON.
Okay, that's very wrong. This is kind of silly. Okay, so is this one right now? Which ones are right and which ones are wrong? Let's actually have a quick, proper look. Oh, they're all right. Oh, does that need to be down?
ORGANOOOOON.
So it's these two that we're having problems with now. ORGANOOOOON. Oh, okay, that's probably that one. Hey, I've lost my cursor. His voice is still not very good, to be fair. I suppose it's better. ORGANOOOOON. Destination. Aww. I'm feeling so patriotic right now, guys. Armageddon. Oh, good. All rise, please. All rise. All people watching this video, rise in patriotic unity with your fellow masters, the Organon. Organon. Oh, Organon. Destination Armageddon. This is beautiful. It really is. Oh, can I actually do stuff? I was having so much fun listening to the background music. The background music is really good. Oh my god, this is incredible. I need to get this song from the soundtrack, I really do. Okay, let's head this way. I didn't even realise I could do stuff then.
Ah, Cletus, there you are. There's your mysterious companion. I had hoped you would introduce me to the person who caused us so much trouble.
Don't worry, she's on board. You should be more worried about the others who are also on board. Your precious bailiff Argus has moved the entire Organon to this high boat.
What? That can't
How
be
did he
true.
not
Where
realise?
is that traitor?
You know, I've got good news and bad news
How
regarding
did he not
you.
hear the organ
Bad
on him?
news is, someone's got to clean the floor of the elevator shaft. I don't think that will be necessary.
Argus, I don't believe it. You are trying to
Wait.
deceive me to bring the Organon to Elysium behind my back.
Yeah, but he didn't reckon with me.
Or me.
What's going on here? Who is that?
I'm the real Cletus. He's just an imposter, which, strictly speaking, makes no difference. Plus or minus 2 zeros. My calculation turned out just right. This high boat is now under my control.
Not as long as I can prevent it.
Stop that!
This high boat is no longer bound for Elysium.
What? What?
What?
I'm certainly
What?
not going to jeopardize the Utopian project by taking an invading army to Elysium. I'm initializing the destruction of Deponia. Right now, Elysium will have to start on its journey a little sooner than expected.
Stop! Ulysses! You fool! This is madness!
My decision stands. Don't try to stop me.
But...
But what?
Okay, I know how the end of these games usually goes. This, I'm going to assume, is Rufus. I'm pretty sure. These two, I'm a bit less sure about. They want us to think that's Argus, they want us to think that's Cletus. At some point there's going to be a switch. I know there is. But what about me?
what about me? I don't want to die.
I know. You're the third prototype, aren't you? Yes. The tragic fate of the Alpha generation has always fascinated me. That's why I took Argus under my wing back then. You may think you aren't one of them, but actually, it has always been your destiny to die, just like the rest of the Organon. And the fact that you don't
Hooray!
want to die is simply due to a flaw in your design.
But
Yay, believe me, if the one thing Rufus wants to do is die. He spends all his life trying to kill himself, so...
But what about the Deponians? When you detonate Deponia, what will become of them?
Enough energy to catapult Elysium towards the nearest inhabitable planet, I hope.
Have you no conscience?
Oh, I do, most certainly. But it is necessary. And you are not going to change my mind.
But
What about the Organon? Organon!
what about the Organon?
Where about it? The Organon was destined to be blown up all along.
I forgot. But
But what about you?
what about you? You're gonna die as well.
True, but this is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. With all the suffering I have caused, I don't deserve better.
Ha! So you've got a conscience after all. You don't have to do this.
Oh yes, I do.
But
Why would you want to sacrifice yourself for the Elysians?
why would you want to sacrifice yourself for the Elysians? Who or what is forcing you? I mean, Deponia may be no paradise, but it's possible to live there, and many people do. And not everyone down there was as unhappy as me.
I know the life down at the surface. I spent a long time there myself. Like a rat amongst the garbage. That isn't a dignified life. Not for...
For a bunch of stuck-up swellheads? Hey!
If you really want to know, this is about my daughter. She lives on Elysium. I want a better life for her. On Utopia. I'm doing this for you, Goal.
No!
You old fool! What have you done?
What do you think? In a few minutes, a radio signal will be emitted from this high boat. It will activate all the blast towers around the planet. Deponia will be destroyed. and Elysium can finally set out on its journey to Utopia. I saved my daughter. That's what I have done.
You've really
I'm
not.
afraid I have to contradict you.
You've really not.
Oh? What? What? How?
I went to Deponia with Cletus. I knew you would never permit it. That's why I didn't tell you.
The girl we were looking for was you, the one who took pity on these junkyard dwellers and sabotaged our plans? This was about you the entire time?
Can't we celebrate this family reunion some other time? Deponia may blow up any minute now. Including us and your precious daughter. Exactly. What are you waiting for, Ulysses? Abort the detonation!
But that's impossible.
Can't we stop it somehow?
The only way would be to destroy the antenna before the signal has sent.
The transmitting antenna, of course.
But the transmitter is on top of the upper deck. It would be a suicide mission. Who would be crazy enough to try?
I'm in. So am I. And I.
Well then, what are you waiting for?
I'm coming too.
You're staying here, Missy. You and I are going to have a serious talk.
Physics! What are you doing? Physics! Come on now.